So today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one because I'm going to be showing you my book collection. I actually just reorganized my bookshelf and I'm in love with it. I've literally been just staring at it. I reorganized it at like 1 a.m. last night because I got a whole shipment of new books from Book Outlet, a few other books I got from thrift shopping, and then I wanted to reorganize my shelf. I just think it looks so nice right now, so I wanted to do a book collection slash bookshelf tour before I mess it up again. And yeah, so let's get started. I only started really reading last year after grade 12. Before grade 12, I was never a reader. So last summer was the summer after I graduated from grade 12. And in grade 12, I had a really inspiring English teacher that made me want to read and made me want to improve on my English because, like, I didn't grow up hearing a lot of English. I didn't really know English when I went into kindergarten. So I just don't feel like I have a good vocabulary. And I just don't think, like, sometimes my sentences aren't like grammatically correct and all that stuff. So she made me really get into reading. I read The Kite Runner and I fell in love with that book. And The Handmaid's Tale, I also really loved that book. And then I just started, becoming a reader. I started taking out some books in the library and all that. But then I wanted to start my own collection, and then I figured out that thrift stores are a thing and they carry a lot of amazing books, and I don't have to only take them out of the library if I don't want to spend like $30 at Chapters or anything like that on a book, that I can thrift for them, and that there's really good like online stores like Book Depository, Book Outlet, Thrift Books, all that I can get cheap books at. So I started a collection. So like I said, I only started reading last year, so last summer, so it's been exactly a year because this is summer 2019. So I haven't read a lot of these books. I've read maybe 15 books, including the ones that I read in school, but I've started to become really addicted to like thrifting books, and I know eventually I'm going to read them. I just think I'm a slow reader because I only started last year, but like literally I think 98% of these books are $5 or less. A lot of them are from Salvation Army and they're 99 cents there, or $5 or $4. And like the thing is, when I go to Value Village or Salvation Army, any really thrift store, like I can't pass up buying it because I know that, like, okay, it might either be one that I've always wanted or one that I know is really popular and I might not see again. And like, I just buy it and I know that I'm eventually gonna read it, and I'm just kind of, obsessed with trying to find gems at the thrift store. So I've accumulated a lot of books. I'm gonna go through them, kind of tell you the ones I've read, tell you the ones I've done, like wrap-ups on my channel before, but basically what I'm currently reading and just a little bit about some of the books on my shelves and like how I've organized it. On the top, I just have this cute elephant, a candle, this pug that my boyfriend got me, and a picture of me and my best friend. This is from my baptism, I think, and then my niece. Her mom made a little really cute book, and then some like rocks. I don't really know where I got that. I actually think it's from my brother's girlfriend as well. So let's get started. On the top shelf, I have, this is like this one, and then the bottom one are the tallest, so I have a lot of like the hardback, like big books. But Shelter is one that I've read and talked about on my channel. I love it. It's one of those character-based like family dramas. Love it. Really related to the book. Gave it 5 stars. I got The Goldfinch, which I really want to read soon, because of the movie coming out with Nicole Kidman. Sing and Buried Sing I just finished. I'm going to talk about it on my channel more, maybe in a wrap-up or what I've read recently. Amazing. I loved it just as much as The Kite Runner. It was so good. Kind of a ghost story slash character-based family drama. It just was so beautiful to read. Made me think about a lot of things. The Woman in the Window was a really fun thriller. I cannot wait till the movie for this one comes out. Like, honestly, it was probably my favorite thriller I've ever read. I really loved The Girl on the Train, but this one had a lot more depth to it, and I was like even more shocked at the twist. It was really good. Karen Slaughter, The Good Daughter, just picked it up at Value Village. Storied Life of AJ Fikri, I've talked about on my channel. Loved that book. Really cute story. Tilda Shaloff, A Nurse's Story, is one that I had to read in school and do an essay on. Really relatable, and really interesting to see like the good and bad parts of being a nurse. Gotta admit, I did not finish the end of the book. I was really rushing to do the essay, but I definitely want to reread it when I start my clinicals. And then The Girl on the Train I read, really loved. Then I have the books I'm currently reading now. I'm going to start The Last Romantics really soon, which I got at Book Outlet. I'm going to post that haul. And then Harry Potter, I'm currently reading kind of like a third way in, a little more than a third way in. Love it. Just started Harry Potter, never read or watched any of the movies, so I'm really starting it fresh, and I'm just really excited. I've been really loving it. Okay, so here's the second shelf. I have A Little Princess and Little Woman. These are two that I recently got as well, and they are classics. This one, my manager, I literally buy everything she recommends me. Where I work now at Marble Slab, she recommended this book. She said it's one of her favorites, so I really am excited to read that. Little Woman, I saw Rachel reading, and I just know it's like a really popular book / movie, so I really want to read it. But yeah, Rachel from Friends, I'm obsessed with Friends, so of course I have to get that. Harry Potter, I got them all on like Kijiji or like Craigslist, I guess, in America. This girl was selling all of them, and I really wanted to read all of the books. So yeah, I started first one, and I can't wait to get to the next ones. I have just a bunch of books here. This one I started, never finished. Flowers for Algernon is another classic. Alchemist I have to get to. I did not get to it last summer. I need to get to that. Again, some classics. Pride and Prejudice, 1984. These ones are usually like 3 for $10 at Chapters. Poppy and Dingan I read, really, really cute, sad story. Sarah Winman's Tin Man has a beautiful cover, like a beautiful cover. Didn't love it that much. It was really, really hyped up. It's a cute story. It has gay representation. It's a cute story. I just didn't get the hype. It was very well written. I still thought it was cute, gave it 3 stars, but like it didn't blow me away, I guess. And then this is Hollow City, a continuation of the Peculiar series. I don't know, I watched the movie like twice. I really like it. Oh yeah, Miss Peregrine's Home of Peculiar Children. I really liked the movie, so I wanted to finish it. One second. Okay, so now let's move on to ones here. Agatha Christie, I got all these books for $2 each from a seller, again on Kijiji. So I'm currently reading And Then There Were None, which is like a really good, perfect for this time of year, summer thriller. It's one of her most famous novels. And then I have a bunch of other ones to get to: Sleeping Murder, Murder of Roger Ackroyd, Hickory Dickory Dock. And this is just a bookmark. And this is to read at night. And then the last shelf, here I have The Bulletproof Diet. I read this like 3 years ago when I was starting to eat healthier, and I started to get into the low carb, healthy fats diet, which I don't stick to like strictly now, but I do like to eat on the lower carb side. And yeah, I have a little bit of different beliefs ever since I started nursing school about like the keto diet, but the Bulletproof Diet is a bit different because it's more like low inflammation. It's just a really good book to tell you a lot about what you should be eating, what are the most low inflammatory foods to prevent diseases, and how to reverse like diabetes, all that. So it's a really good book. I really enjoyed it, and it like taught me a lot. I was like strictly like keto for like a summer of grade 10, I think, or grade 9. And it helped me a lot with a lot of problems I was having because I wasn't eating that well. And yeah, it's just a really good book, really informative. But you could also search up a lot about the Bulletproof Diet online, so it's not that necessary to buy. Lullabies for Little Criminals, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. This is really popular. I've read it a little bit, but I haven't continued it. Anne of Green Gables should be here. This is like another classic kind of children's, but just like classic literature book. I have more here. Jane Eyre is another classic. Paula Hawkins, Into the Water, because I really love The Girl on the Train. I started The Night Circus last fall, never finished it. I loved The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I bought my own copy for $1. Actually 75 cents at the thrift store. So I wanted to read his second novel, which my teacher recommended me, 1,000 Splendid Suns. So I'm really excited to get into that one. Paris Winter, again, I've talked about on my channel. Loved that. It's like a thriller, historical fiction thriller. Ink and Paper Vlog, Russell from Ink and Paper Vlog is one of my favorite YouTubers. So a lot of these books I got because of his recommendations, like literally most of the ones on the shelf. The Little French Bistro recently got. Book of M, I can't wait to read. A lot of classics right here that he loved, like Parable of the Sower, Their Eyes Are Watching God, Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. And then this one I just think has a gorgeous color. And it covers, sorry, All My Puny Sorrows. And then I have my two really cute candles right here. But yeah, those were... Wait, did I miss any that I read here? Oh, I almost finished The Immortalist last summer/fall, but schooling got in the way. I have to read that again. Yeah, I think I talked about everything that I've read on this show. So yeah, that is my book collection, and how I organize my bookshelf, and I'm literally obsessed with it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you think of it, and let me know if anything I said was interesting to you, or if any of the books I mentioned you love, or honestly, what's your favorite book? I would love to know. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.